Supervised visitation. Let's have a chat. Hi, my name is Carl Birkhead. I'm an attorney with Worth Law Office in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've been practicing family and criminal law for almost 8 years now, and I want to help you make law easy by talking a little bit about the different types of supervised visitation and how that might be applicable to you. So everyone thinks supervised visitation is just one blanket statement that you know protects a kid and also you know creates a lot of hoops to jump through and a lot of pain in the butt for the parent who's exercising the supervised visitation. It's a little bit more nuanced than that, and there's a couple of different ways that we get there depending on the situation. A lot of times I see supervised visitation if there's somewhat proven allegations that a parent's not able to care for the child. Let's say the parent is, you know, just jacked up on meth and can't be left alone around the child because they can't supervise the child. Or let's say the parent's going through some mental health issues and is just, I mean, quite literally not mentally there for it. Or let's say it's a situation where the parent and the child haven't seen each other in ages. And when I say ages, I mean we're talking about months going into years type of ages. Um, those are all situations where the court might step in and say, hey, let's not just throw a kid to this parent and say, go have fun. Why don't we just take a minute and see how it goes? So let's say if it's a situation where the parent hasn't seen the child in ages, like I said, months and years, then you'd be looking at something called therapeutic visitation or reunification therapy. This is usually it's not usually, it's just about always done with a licensed counselor, especially someone who specializes in this type of therapy, reunifying a parent with their child. Um, it's a couple sessions a week for a few weeks or maybe a few months. It kind of really just goes at everyone's pace. The parent and the child are getting to know each other again. The therapist that is there to assist and help reintegrate them with one another, and it kind of goes on the therapist's recommendation of how that looks, as opposed to, let's say you've got a situation where the parent really hasn't shown any ability to care for their child in any meaningful or significant way. We'll look at maybe a professionally supervised visitation situation. Um, those are situations where the parent's like really, really hard into drugs, or maybe there's a domestic violence aspect of it. Something to where we need to make sure that the child is going to be able to be safe and be protected during this visitation. That's when you'd be looking at a professional supervisor, or maybe if something where we don't think it's going to be that serious, we think that mom or dad can step up and be a parent, but maybe just with a little bit of guidance. That's when you look at a non-professional supervision situation, maybe like a family friend or a trusted relative, something like that. There's different options that you can go with, and different directions you can go down in these visitation situations. It really just depends on what the child needs in these situations to make sure that they can be safe and they can be protected and also still have a relationship with their parent. If you have questions about this, I'm more than happy to have a chat with you about it, and let's see what we can do to make sure that your child stays safe. My name is Carl Birkhead. I'm an attorney with Worth Law Office, and I want to help you make law easy. Thank you.